As the sun breaks across the horizon, the African savanna awakens in a wash of golden light. A matriarch, the wise leader of her family, steps forward with calm certainty. Alongside her walk the youngest members of the herd, their trunks swaying with awkward curiosity. Every step is a lesson. The elephants travel in a tight-knit formation, each one aware of the other's presence. Memory here is not just about waterholes and seasons, it is about bonds. A young calf carefully imitates its elders, reaching for the same branches, splashing in the same streams. Hidden within the elephant's massive skull lies a brain that rivals our own in size and complexity. Weighing nearly 5 kilograms, it contains regions devoted to memory, learning, and emotion. Billions of neurons stretch in intricate webs, forming a network capable of astonishing recall. Elephants can retain detailed memories of landscapes, sounds, and even individual faces for decades. Within these circuits live feelings. Elephants don't only recall places, they remember how they felt when they were there. During harsh seasons, when water dries and food vanishes, memory becomes their lifeline. A matriarch may guide her herd to a distant oasis, remembered from her youth. Across the savanna, waterholes shift with the seasons, sometimes disappearing for years. Yet elephants remember. When drought strikes, memory separates life from death. While other species wander in desperation, elephants follow ancestral paths to safety. Knowledge is not stored in books, but in living guides. The elder elephants share their memory through action, showing the young where to walk, what to eat, and how to endure. Some routes span hundreds of miles, passed down through countless generations. These ancient highways cut across plains, forests, and rivers. Elephants never forget a face. They can recognize individual humans and other elephants even after decades apart, recalling whether the encounter brought kindness or danger. When threatened by hunters or predators, memories of danger shape the herd's response. A place where trauma occurred may be avoided for generations, but memory also preserves joy. When two elephants reunite after years apart, they trumpet, touch trunks, and circle one another in celebration. In every step, elephants walk with the weight of their past. Each memory, whether of water, danger, or joy, shapes how they move through the present. When an elephant dies, the herd lingers. They touch the body gently with their trunks, sometimes returning for years to the very place of loss. Legends speak of elephant graveyards, places where herds return to say farewell. While science questions the myth, it is true that elephants revisit the bones of their kin. Not all memories are of loss. Elephants have been known to remember people who offered them water or rescued them in times of need. But memory also carries grudges. Villages that once drove elephants away with violence are often remembered. In the wild, the matriarch's memory is a library. When she dies, the herd loses not only a leader, but generations of experience. Elephant society thrives on shared memory. Each member recalls what others cannot, together forming a collective knowledge far greater than one alone could hold. Even as landscapes change, elephants adapt by recalling the past, where rivers once flowed, where forests once stood. But today, memory meets a new challenge. With forests shrinking and rivers drying, the knowledge of the past is not always enough. The elephant's survival now depends on whether humans will remember too. Across continents, elephants still walk the same paths their ancestors carved centuries ago. These invisible highways, passed down through memory, connect water, food, and safety. Yet today, those ancient roots are broken. Roads, farms, and cities cut across their trails, leaving elephants stranded and confused, memory colliding with modern barriers. When paths lead to villages or crops, conflict follows. Elephants searching for food may raid fields, while frightened communities fight back. Both sides, in their own way, are only trying to survive. Elephants do not forget fear. A single encounter with firecrackers, spears, or gunfire can echo in their memory for years, shaping how they respond to humans. But memory can also be a bridge. In regions where people protect elephants, herds return peacefully. Generations of trust can be rebuilt when humans choose compassion. Conservationists now build corridors, safe passages linking forests and rivers, so elephants can follow their ancient memories without colliding with human lives. Today, satellites and tracking collars map elephant journeys, helping scientists learn how memory shapes their migrations. Each data point confirms what elephants already know. In the end, elephants remember us as much as we remember them. The future of both species depends on whether those memories lead to conflict or to coexistence. At the heart of every herd is the matriarch, carrying the memory of generations. She teaches young calves where to walk, when to wait, and how to endure. Through her, the herd inherits knowledge, the location of hidden waterholes, the warning calls of predators, and the quiet patience needed to survive. Calves imitate the elders, memorizing every sound, every movement. What begins as play becomes a lifelong library of survival. Some scientists call it cultural memory, knowledge passed not by instinct but by teaching. Elephants remember because their survival depends on it. Every trumpet call and every migration carries echoes of ancestors long gone. The memory of elephants is not just personal, it is ancient. On a crowded planet, memory can unite or divide. If elephants remember kindness, they return in peace. If they remember harm, they retreat in fear. The choice rests with us. What memories will elephants carry of humans in the next century? The answer depends on the actions we take today. Elephants never forget. And if we learn to remember with them, their memory may guide us toward a future where both species thrive together.